Alright everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to do this for my kitchen counter because my desk in my little gun area is being occupied by home repair and home remodeling tools and supplies. So we're going to do a video for Patriot in the Dark. He's doing a everyday carry challenge. So I'm going to go over the basics of what I carry pretty much Monday through Friday. Some things change on the weekends depending on where I'm going, how I'm dressed, things like that. But since this is what I carry the bulk of the time, we'll start with that. So first thing everybody wants to know about is my firearm. I carry a Glock 19. It's a Gen 4. It's factory sights. Just got a base plate. Extended slide lock. And a little bit of polishing on the internals. Took the finger grooves off. And did a little bit of an undercut there. I've got very big hands, and that's right where my knuckle lines up. So I carry that in a Galco King Tuck crossbreed type holster. Now I've worn this for a couple of years, this holster, and I've carried that gun for about 6-7 years now, and both have been pretty good to me. I am currently thinking about changing to a different firearm. If you have any recommendations, it's always nice to hear what people think, but I'm leaning more towards the 48 just to save some weight. By the time 5-6 o'clock comes around, this thing's getting heavy. I said I work in auto repair, so I'm standing a lot. I'm on the ground a lot. I'm crawling under dashboards and everything else. And this manages to stay out of my way, yet easy to reach if I need it. So overall, it's been very good to me. So we'll set that aside. I'll also keep a Glock 17 mag, just for the couple of extra rounds. If I'm going to carry an extra mag, you know, why not? Next item is the Streamlight Stylus Pro USB. Pretty much everything is worn off on this thing. I've been carrying this for between 2 and 3 years. I really like this flashlight. It's never let me down. I've had to replace one tail cap for the switch. Other than that, it just keeps going and going, holds the charge well. Since I use it every day, I like not having to feed it batteries. It has a micro USB port here and a indicator light here. Let you know when it's charging and when it's fully charged. This is all sealed with O-rings, and this has been submerged many times in all kinds of nasty fluids and things, and it just keeps working. So I can't recommend this light enough. It's small, it's bright, it does the job very well. Next thing, not very expensive. It's just a utility tool for me. I don't consider it a defensive weapon. I would use it as one if I needed to, but it's a CRKT low flipper. It's not spring assisted, as you could see there. This one has the Ruger logo on it. Just the logos don't really mean a whole lot to me, but like I say, I use this thing for cutting, prying, you know, all kinds of different stuff. And it's been a really solid blade. I've really abused it pretty bad, and it just keeps coming back for more. Next up, I'm not a big fan of having a lot of stuff on me while I'm working, so I just keep the remote for my truck on a little carabiner, and I clip this onto a belt loop, and my truck is always right near me while I'm working, so that makes very convenient since I'm in and out of my truck a lot. Now my keys, really nothing special. I don't carry around a lot of survival tools. I have the key to the wife's truck, key to my truck, key to gates, houses, toolbox. I got the footsteps in the sand saying. It's a nice thing to keep in the back of your mind. Keys to my shop. I do have one item. It's just a little wrench that came with a pair of boots or something. I keep a pill fob with some Aleve and ibuprofen, a little bit of headache medicine. Like I said, what I do, I'm very abusive to my body. I've always got cuts and bruises, and it's hard on my hands, hard on my feet. So it's nice to have those things around to help relieve some of the aches and pains so I can keep going. And the last thing that's always on me is my wallet. It's a leather trifold. Keep my ID, some debit cards, concealed carry license, some business cards, things that are important, things like that. And that's about it. I am a smoker, unfortunately, so I've always got a pack of smokes, and there's always Bic lighters around. I know there's lots of fancy fire starting tools and everything, but there's always 2 or 3 lighters in my truck, 2 or 3 in the toolbox. There's a handful of them around the house. We don't smoke in the house. We don't smoke in the vehicles with kids or anything like that. But, lighters are everywhere. So, that's pretty much it. If you have any questions or anything, please feel free to let me know. And we'll be doing an update hopefully here soon. Tell you a little bit about what's going on and why I haven't been posting in a while. I do plan to get back into it, and hopefully sooner than later. But I've got a couple of things going on in life right now that are, to be quite frank, they're far more important. So like I said, I'll do an update, and we'll get into that another time. But thanks for watching. Subscribe to Patriot In The Dark. He's a great guy. Does these challenges, and hopefully we'll see you again. Thanks.